We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Hornets and the Western Michigan Broncos. A big topic coming into this game, a backup quarterback will have to step up big. For more on that, we check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. They are concerned. Their quarterback is out, and he is so talented. But they have all the faith in the world in the backup. He has been here. He did not transfer out when he could have, and they are going to reward his patience and his belief in them by having belief in him. He knows the system. He knows the scheme, and he should get off to a good start here today. Back to you.
The Hornets kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So Western Michigan's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. He is a guy that they are very excited about making big plays in this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And the defense... Great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interesting to see how they do in developing these guys.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And it's not a decision time. You're going for this. You're near midfield. Sometimes those punts will go in the back of the end zone. You're going to net like 25, 30 yards at the most. No. Get the big boy pads on. Strap the extra mouthpiece. Let's go get the first down.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Hornets offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. Veteran receiver, knows all the ins and outs of this offense and hoping to make a statement and have his best season yet. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And I tell you what, I know it's little, when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them. But, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Thurman. He turns that loose down the right side. It's caught. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hornets. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Right on the money. Janging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Scanning the field, it's Dykes. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, the inside give. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll run it again. Could be an alley. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's got 59 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener.
The defense selling out to stop it on 3rd and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the second level.
You're absolutely right. 3rd and inches like that, if you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. In the back that time, hit the hold, showed off his speed.
So first down here as they go back to work. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Going right and going deep. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Looking to pass. It's Thurman. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Set.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Looks as if he's going to run it. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They go to the draw. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Thurman. Here's the pressure. Pucks it out of the air. After the filthy move, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Hornets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, guys, you just need a new environment. You need a change of scenery. And this was a highly recruited guy. Didn't quite work out for him at his last destination. So now here he is. And he's not playing in a Power 4 conference by any stretch, but he feels like with this coaching staff, he's a better fit in this system, and he thinks he's going to have a big year.
And this is something we don't talk about as much, man. There's a lot of talent that also comes down now. So there's talent going up, yes, to new places, but these are really talented kids that don't necessarily get to start, but he's got obviously the name. He's got some ability, some skill.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hornets.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man. It's Dykes. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
The carry going off right tackle here. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. He might want another play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The Hornets are in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Thurman. Right down the middle. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun. Here's a heat. And down he goes. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
When I get inside the 3 on first and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 7 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Back to throw. It's Thurman. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And this defense has to find more plays. They've given up some big plays, and they haven't played well so far. They've dug themselves a hole. They need some more of these. They need some more stops. Playing the football in the air a little bit better. Don't give up the big plays. Maybe force a few turnovers. This defense has got to get their offensive spark. In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
To the ground. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try?
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
What a disappointment. No good. You're looking for anything, just something to go your way. Couldn't find it there. Still down by 24, guys. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
Caught, and he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Hornets, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Thurman. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Hornets have pushed it inside the 20. On the move. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play, because you've sort of left the defensive line. Touchdown, Hornets! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
5-29.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Bringing the heat.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Handoff to the lone back. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
That is exactly what the defense was hoping for. Down close to the end zone, they bring the all-out blitz. They've got numbers, they've got people shooting gaps, and they didn't give the offense a second to even think. They were swarmed and surrounded, getting that safety.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Hornets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. And he's knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Hayward. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
After a 40-yard line. Second down.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The hand to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Thurman. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to throws toward the end zone? Touchdown, Hornets. Makes the grab in the corner.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play call. These guys came to your school to play in this offense, to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's DeLuca. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. The 30, the 20, the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the
old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Minnesota's head coach told me before the game, he said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Golden Gophers offense will go to work first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential.
Hey, man, these are the kind of games we get really excited about. Like, just the fact that you've got ranked on ranked, good on good. Like, who is better? Who's going to perform at a high level? Palmer, who's going to handle the moment the best? And this QB, he's been so good. He's been dynamic. This is a big test today.
And he was telling us that his team feels disrespected. They don't agree with the rankings early this year, and they certainly don't think that they should be that far behind their opponent today. But this is why you play the game now. Now you've got an opportunity to go out and prove that. This is going to be a big-time challenge for him. There is no question, though. If his team's going to win, this quarterback has got to play big in this one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Rich. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, we knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
So the Hornets offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. He has a talented cornerback on the other side. He's really been looking forward to this matchup to prove how good he is. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass, it's Thurman. Taking a shot on the first play. Brings it in down the left side. Lots of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Here comes the option. The pitch. He's trying to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Hornets.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he's dragged down.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Gophers will try to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Rich. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. It's a draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. To the air, it's Thurman. Going long. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Turns it on in midfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Takes a shot. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to pass, it's Thurman. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to start the 2nd quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. Now 5 here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Thornton. And he'll be brought down.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
The last 2 plays have left them in a hole as they stare at 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the left. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
You You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Might have a chance. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Thurman. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hayward. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. And the Hornets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Thurman. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It is good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Works the middle of the field. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
When you play zone coverage, and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The Hornets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Off play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Never a doubt. It's now. Dropping back, it's Thurman. Snagged in the middle, it's Jeffrey. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hornets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his man, it's Hayward. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Hornets decide to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hornets. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Thurman. Working the middle, it's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hayward.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to move them on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not. The offense get it back. It's a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Slings it downfield. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's got it again. Got a little grass. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Leaves it with the back. There he goes.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun. Give on the inside. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The give to the back. He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down. The Hornets looking to convert on 4th down. they'll make the tackle. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Timeout by the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They're still firing away even with this lead. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the